What's going on, everybody? It's your boy M.I.C back in the building with another YouTube video. Today we're going to be talking about my experience with the Tekken 8 closed beta test, or more affectionately known as the CBT. In this review, I plan to discuss both the pros and cons of the heat system, the grab system mechanics, the overall gameplay, my experience with the fight lounge, and of course simple controls. And believe, to sum it all up, I'm definitely going to give my suggestions as to what I think is going to make Tekken 8 or would make Tekken 8 a better overall product for anyone trying to jump in and play. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, first up, we're going to talk about the heat system and its pros, okay? Now, if you're not familiar with the heat system is a new mechanic introduced into Tekken 8. In the heat system, there are 4 major attributes that are functions of the heat system. First and foremost is your heat engager. Your heat engager is your way of activating heat by hitting people with a particular move out of the moveset that then puts you into a dash with an extreme frame advantage and gives you a 50-50 opportunity. The second way you can really activate heat is through something called the heat burst, which is basically like an armor move that has some slight frame advantage, but it has the capability, and this is special, I don't think a lot of people notice this, it has the ability to beat other armor. So if somebody's coming at you with an armor move, you could just crank on your heat burst and it'll almost instantaneously beat out whatever it is that they were doing. Another move that comes out of your heat once it's activated is the heat smash, and similarly the heat smash also beats armor. And finally, the last major component to the heat mechanic is the heat dash. And the heat dash allows you to use heat engagers, or moves that would typically be heat engagers when you're not in heat, and turn those into combo starters or combo extenders. So those are the 4 main portions of the heat mechanic, and I think all of them are very good. In fact, now that we're talking about the heat and you understand what the heat mechanic really has to offer, what are the pros? Well, first and foremost, I think it is a very versatile mechanic. It adds lots of layers to the intent behind moves used by a player. Take, for instance, landing a successful heat engager. This will allow you to regain any recoverable health that may have been results of being in a combo or blocking and receiving chip damage. Now let's just say you don't happen to have any recoverable health. You may choose to whiff punish or punish an attack with a different move instead of using a heat engager, because that may give you frames to do a 50-50, but you may want to save that heat engager for when you're in a more desperate situation and need to regain health due to maybe a faulty play or a whiff where you get comboed, or if you're just being very defensive and you're taking a lot of chip. Those can be very versatile ways of using just one of those many mechanics. Another one of the pros that I saw was that the heat system really emphasizes the distinct aspects of each character, and it allows their personality to really shine through combat. Another pro for the developer side is that I think that the heat system really promotes that desired aggressive gameplay. I know personally I'm a very defensive player, but I found myself really being on the offensive because of what I had in my hands. In the heat system, you know, maybe it is just the fact that I know I have to use heat by a certain amount of time, and so it makes me more aggro, more out there to try to just be oppressive. I think that it just did a very good job of pushing the needle forward on the aggression side. Now let's jump into the cons of the heat system. One that I really picked up on was that it didn't feel very intuitive, or it didn't seem to come across as very intuitive. The reason I say that is because I didn't run into a lot of people that I saw using the heat system in a manner that was very advantageous or strategic. Another con that I came across was that the benefits that it gives certain characters seem to either be redundant to their already abundant move list and gameplay style, or it was slightly overtuned for other characters. for the most part, I think it was a decently balanced mechanic, and I look forward to seeing more of it and more to come in the future. And I think as people begin to get their hands on the game for a little bit longer, maybe these cons will fizzle out and people will have a better understanding of the mechanics overall. But what are your thoughts? Did you get to play the Tekken 8 CBT? If so, leave a comment in the comments section below giving your thoughts and opinions about the Tekken 8 heat system as is. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And of course, hit that notification bell so we can continue to bring you more content like this and everything TKN House related. With that being said, that brings this portion of my review to a close and subsequently the video. But don't fret, we will be back with more. And you know what it is, the realm of the real, where only the real can chill. Peace.